We're back, and we have a dilemma. Here is a distress call. Now out here, the chances are it's going to be all about fuel. What if it isn't? What if someone is in there getting bullied by multiple ships? Am I really going to risk my own ship? There's not going to be any other ships out here, surely. I know I'm going to regret this. If it's fuel, I'm fine. If it isn't, I need to get the hell out of here before I get destroyed. Because if I get destroyed, I'm going to regret this move. And I will not play Elite for a long time after. There can't be multiple ships here. I'm so far away from home. You know, for ships to be out this far. A lone guy who's got himself out of fuel, I can't help him anyway. But a distress call, 900, 800 or something light years away. If I see more than one blip, I am leaving rather rapidly. I will be chaffing and heat sinking and you name it. So there better not be 6 anacondas in here, otherwise I'm screwed. Not that I'm paranoid in any way, but you know. Now what's the distress? Not sure what happened here. Either the ship encountered some hostiles or the pilot hit the self-destruct. Okay, so this is debris then. Yeah, somebody's got themselves blown up. Well, I'm not interested in taking anything because I can't. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is the first ship I have seen in a little while. I have no weapons. How nice to see a ship. How nice to see a ship. Alright. So the distress call's not really for me, so time to leave. And we are 22 jumps away. I need to scan those, I think. Okay, be back. Okie doke, we are back, and this should be the final part of the Nebula hopping video series. Should be. So, I am 8 jumps away from Shinrata Desra. I've scanned most of this system. I'm not going to bother with these little bits at the end, but I've scanned all that. Now, this is what I'm going to call my final run, and it's going to be quick, which is why I've started the video recording right here. So we're going up to Shinrata. Let me just type this in, it'll be a lot quicker than messing around with that mess. And as you can see, it's 216 light years away, and more than that, I've got enough fuel to get there. I would have had enough fuel with 9 jumps remaining, but the star before this one was T-Tauri and I couldn't refuel from it. So, I don't have any weapons on board, but I'm not completely defenseless. But there is the reason why I'm going to do the last 8 jumps, by simply just jumping, jumping and jumping and jumping and jumping. There'll be no scanning. System-wide scans, yes, but fuel scooping, nothing. Don't need to. And I'm quite confident and happy with the fact that I've got no weapons on board. I'm not going to say happy, but I'm confident I can deal with an interdiction should one come along. The only thing that's going to freak me out would be something maybe like a Python or a Federal assault ship. Anaconda's not going to bother me too much because it's not quick enough to keep up with me, so I'll be able to get away before it can kill me. Pretty sure of that. Other ships, they're too small to mass lock me, so yeah. If I even get interdicted at all, and if the window of interdiction is going to be so bloody small, it's just going to be turn, get out of the heat range and jump, turn out of the heat range and jump, and it's just going to be like that. The only possibility I'm going to get interdicted, I think, is between jumping into Shinrata Desra and getting to the I'm not answering that distress call. There's nothing I can do anyway. It's between jumping into Shinrata Desra and popping out at Jameson Memorial. If that happens, I'll deal with it. I've got heat sinks to lower my temperature, which will help my invisibility on the sensor. I have a chaff to confuse gimbaled and turreted weapons. If my shields go down, I can hit silent running and disappear off their sensors all the time while boosting and re-engaging back into Super Cruise. I'm confident with it. I don't have a problem with it. I've got loads of data on board. My option again is to go to the first starport, pop in, stick some weapons on, and then go to Shinrata. But I'm confident enough. I might be wrong. It might not pay off. I could get destroyed. But I wouldn't put money on it, guys. So, let's do this. 8 jumps to Shinrata, and let's get home and see how much credit I've earned from all of this. So, let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm going to turn off the orbit lines because I'm not going to need them. As I said, there's no fuel scooping, so I don't need to see where the line is around the star.
3, 2, 1, engage.
So quite simply, 8 jumps. So it's in, turn, full system scan, or system-wide scan as I call it. Wait for the FSD to cool, and jump.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there's other astronomical objects, but for sure, on this last run from where I've come from, there's no first discoveries. I'm not going to be missing out on anything, I don't think. And I'd rather miss out on it than risk an interdiction or anything, but I'm fine. I'm probably making too much out of it, but with no weapons, you have to play on the cautious side, and that's what this is. Our first named system in the populated zone.
Frameshift drive charging.
Named as in with a name other than some weird designation. So, there's a cafe there, by the way. It serves tea or gin. Sorry.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And yes, I know how the gin is spelled with a G, but it would... It's for the joke. It's for the joke. Tea, gin. Gin, I would imagine it's pronounced. $38, are you kidding? Yeah, there you go.
Frameshift
We're
drive
already
charging.
in populated space. We've got ships on the screen, and maybe that was a delay I didn't need.
4,
And the hop from the star to Jameson Memorial isn't that big either. It's not big. Is it 300 light seconds or something like that?
Frameshift drive charging.
Puppies. No, I'm not going to say there's a pet shop on there. No, nothing like that.
4, 3,
Puppies sector.
1. Engage.
Kind of a place that a rusty dog would visit, isn't it, really? See the kids. Sorry, I'm suffering from deep space exploration-itis.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
28 here. Oh, no systems. Okay, that can happen.
4,
3 jumps to Shinrati, you don't know!
1.
This is... home at last! I don't know how long I've been away, I really don't. I don't know what day I set off, I'll have to have a look at the video. Oh, shite. So yeah, I don't know what day I set off or anything.
Fuel scooping. Frameshift drive charging.
Risking some temperatures here, but I'm fine. I'm not going to get above 70. Just to be back at home.
3,
I can switch into the vulture or the python, or the anaconda, or the cobra, or the imperial eagle, but I do not want to be destroyed. In 7 hours there's going to be a brand new CG event opening, and all my exploration data will be going there. So the only trip I'll be doing after this is taking a well-armed ship to... Oops. Is taking a well-armed ship. I'll do this anyway, just in case I haven't done one. Is taking a well-armed ship down to Groombridge 34, and that will likely be my Python. And God help anybody who gets in my way. For I will not run, and you will die.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Unless it's a wing of anacondas, of course, in which case I'll be out of there like hell. I should have planned this a bit better, but never mind. Yep, 334. Been a while since I've been back here. Hello, Jameson. It's been a while. I bet someone's moved all the furniture around. Wow, I hope I haven't forgot how to talk. I'll be taking it a little bit slower than I normally do, because I'll be a little bit rusty. Yep, I should have put those lines on a little bit earlier. Home. Oh. We've been out for a while. 6 nebulas. I don't know how many light years we've covered. I wish I'd... Or maybe I did take a look at my stats before. Does it tell you how many light years you covered? I don't think so, right? It tells you how many hyperspace jumps, but not really distance. So there we go, no interdictions. Hello! Rusty Dog is back home. There better be a surprise party. I want everything. Strippers. Yeah. I'll probably get that stripper with the 3 tits like I got last time. Oh, you've got to have some permission to come in, haven't you? Can I have permission? Oh my god. I made it. So good to be back. Right, how do you land this thing? Go in there. Right.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
I don't know how many jumps I did. Let's check the stats out, shall we? So, some of these stats are not going to move at all. Particularly the current assets will not be moving until tomorrow. But if I note down that 749,332,977 and add it on to what I am going to make now, then I'll be able to find out roughly how much I'll be getting. And if I've done enough to get into Pioneer Explorer rank. So, it tells me that I've done, total hyperspace distance. That's it then, isn't it? 141,000 hyperspace distance. Now what does that mean? That's, yeah, I know what that means. That's when your next system is, say, 29.6 light years. That's all those things added up. It's not the distance you're travelling within the system. So, okay, let me just write that down. Hyperspace distance in my scroll. It looks like a 5-year-old's written it. That's what you get when you work in IT, is you don't get to use a pen very often. 141919. In fact, let me just screenshot this page so I'll have before and after figures. Trading doesn't matter, smuggling crime doesn't matter, combat doesn't matter. Okay. I'm going to get my calculator so I can add all this up. Oh, let's repair the ship, shall we? So that's the costs of repair. So 3,050 sorry, 3,049, 3,253, 4,000 something and something. So 4,000 credits. Couldn't be bothered counting anymore, to be honest. Oh yeah. Ah! Fuck it! I shouldn't have done the repair. I wanted to see what my ship integrity was at. I wanted to know what it was at. Just to get a rough guide of... Ah. Schnitzels. Okay. Damn it. Damn it all. Okay, so these are all the systems, the S171, so these are all from NGC7822. You don't, I didn't scan the belt cluster. Who scans belt clusters? You don't get anything for them anyway. So these will be the black hole, or if there's a black hole. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Look, 122,000. So these are the ones with the black holes in them. Well, I'm guessing. I really don't know. Do not sell page. Do not click on sell page. Excuse moi. Right, let's add all this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 202. Got a very dodgy calculator here. So, next 20. I'll be pissed if that was the end of it. 810 357. Six nine six 007. Ah, 62 Tauri. I remember that. I wonder how much I would have got for that system with the ringed star. Don't know if I've passed it already. It's not in any particular order, this, is it, really? Which it's a shame, really. I'd just like to have seen this in the order that I scanned it in. So I'm just adding this up as we go. Ooh, that was a bit disappointing. There was a few systems where I just didn't bother with much. There was a lot of times when I just did quick runs to get from one place to another. There was other times when I scanned everything in the system. And there's more money than what's on here as well, because there are plenty of first discoveries. There's plenty of first discoveries here. I haven't hit 4 million yet. I have not hit 4 million yet, but I will with this. Right, that's 4.3 mil. First page was a beauty, 1.2 million. I thought they'd all be like that, or at least in that kind of region, but not to be. Seems to be going down. That's the order they're in. From happy to depressing. No, it's gone back up again. I can remember quite a lot of these systems. I mean, not down to the actual designation here, but on some occasions I do. On some occasions I look at them and I go, yeah, I remember going into that one. Another 500,000 there almost. It's all totting up. I know. I know a goal I'd like to reach in terms of the money, but I don't think it's going to hit 10 million. But it would be cool. Do you want to know where I am? Let me just add this next one up. $6.7 million I'm on at the moment. But don't forget, I'm going to be handing this all in at Groombridge which will put me on the CG, so I'll be getting extra money for that too. Now we're into 7 million. $7.3. Oh, balls. Okay, so the total is 7,379,011. Seven three seven 9011. So 7.3 million. Yeah, that is more than my last trip, but I expected it to be, really. So it's time to see how far Groombridge is. Oh, there is more than one. Okay then. 76, so about 3 or 4 jumps depending on the ship. Well, if it's 3 jumps in this, it's going to be 4 or 5 in the Python. Now, another thing I want to do, I'm not going to do it now, is there's new skins come out for the Anaconda. Particularly the white one I like. It's not completely white, but it's as close as damn it. And I want to get that, and maybe a couple more. I don't need to come into the hangar to change ships, but I just wanted to see this animation. It's been too long. I want to get out into combat. It's not really a risk because I'm not one for getting blown up, even though I've got 21 insurance claims, because that was mostly right at the beginning of Elite when I was smacking the sidewinders into the grill, trying to get into the station, trying to land. In my early newbie days, when I made plenty of mistakes, got blown up in combat plenty of times. These days, my last one was when I accidentally fired upon a clean Python, thinking it was a wanted Python. But yeah, 6 stored ships, so Python is the last one on the list, because it's more pricey than the Anaconda. It's fully A-spec'd, and that is why it is worth more than my trading Anaconda. So thanks for the ASP, it did its job, it held itself together. But yeah, what have we got on this? So it's just pure red. I'm happy to stick with that. Do we still have the Groombridge? Oh, it is still only 3 jumps. Okay. I'm going to need to replot this course, because the 3 jumps is from when I plotted it in the ASP. That's why it still says 3. That's more like it. I'm out of here. Guys, that brings the Nebula hopping video series to a close. I will be back with a small update in the next video So just to show how much credits was made
Engines engaged.
from
Landing gear retracted.
the trip, and also the rewards from the community goal. So until then, I thank you, and I will see you next time.